Good morning, gentlemen. Can you hear me? Good
Good
morning. Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. All right, let's get this show started this morning. First and foremost, let's clear the stream and let's go live to the big board.
All right.
What do we have on this morning? Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in for your daily dose morning updates of the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge. This morning we got Chris Hopper with special guest Logic.
That's me.
It has been an eventful night for the riders. Just bear with us as we get everything set up.
Looked like we just had a lead change.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody tuning in. So we're going to jump right into the big board. These two guys here, man, they have been battling it out for position. Two excellent riders. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Jeff. Hoka, hey. Hot, you there?
I am. Good morning, Bernice. I hope you're feeling better.
Logic, you there?
I am here. Good morning, everyone.
Hey,
good morning, everyone.
Good deal. Good deal. Those wishes got Hot feeling better this morning.
Yeah. Bernice, how are you feeling? How's the healing coming?
Folks, we appreciate you posting all the updates, sending us messages. Some people are working the night shift are still watching the tracker, and they're sending us messages. I wake up, my phone is ding, 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 ding. So right now we look like we have a leader change. The riders are up in Wyoming.
Yep.
You got Ride 897.
I don't think Kilroy got as much sleep last night as Riot did, so it'll be interesting today to see how they both last.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay. And folks, we want to emphasize the safety part of it. You know, sleep deprivation and fatigue plays a big role in participating in the Hoka Hey Challenge.
Yeah, that rest is important. You don't realize how much you need it, but it definitely makes a huge difference.
Right. And we're on day 6 of this, so good morning. Good morning. Again, thank everybody for tuning in. We truly appreciate you. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Terry. Thumbs up. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Brandon. Good morning, Howard. Good morning, Patrice. Big Sis. Big Mike. Big Mike, I'm going to bring you back on, man. Papa D. We're on the big board this morning, folks. We're looking at riders. We're just going to go down and look at positions. We got Christmas is still looking good. He's in the top 5 right now.
Yeah.
And the thing about Christmas, he has participated in every Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge. This is his 10th challenge.
Wow. Wow.
Now, you got to realize something. And what comes with that, he's had to have a bike ready to go for 10 challenges. He had to be physically fit and mentally fit to ride in 10 challenges. That says a lot about that individual. It says a lot about him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We got Dirty Dan down here till 12:03.
Yeah, Dirty Dan came up.
Yeah, he made some good strides.
Yeah, he did.
Good. Do you see that stretch of highway in front of him though? Heading out from Utah to Wyoming.
Yeah, that's a good road.
I did some look down there, did some pictures, got down close to that road. I said, there's some beautiful land out there.
Good morning, Vernice. Good morning. Class 911, good morning. Carla, good morning. Mike Fish, good morning.
Good morning.
Scott, good morning. All right, folks, we're backtracking here. We're following the big board. Riders are moving.
Yeah, you got a bunch of them in
Mexico,
is paired up. Arizona.
They're running on that 6. He's behind Loco. It's good to see Loco still in the game, after the mechanical issues he had.
Yeah, if you jump down 11:24, that's Paul Tong. He made up a lot of ground.
11:24.
Oh, Kermit T. Frog.
Yeah, he had some issues with the bike. He's riding a Pan Am, got that handled, and he's been just going at it hard, and he made up a lot of ground.
Is he the one that was in Harley and they let him wrench on his own bike?
No.
Okay.
No, I was just looking at that.
That was Dustin.
Okay.
The only real big issue I saw is if you put in 12:42.
12:42.
Yeah. I believe that's a husband and wife or something. They're riding together, but yeah, they're on a little sightseeing adventure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're down in Tulsa. Right.
Yeah. They're riders from New Zealand.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who else was in Tulsa? Somebody was in Tulsa. What did I say that was? Yesterday and turned around and came back. I'm trying to find my notes. It wasn't Adam. Adam was in Amarillo. I can't remember the person now.
Yeah, I hope they figure it out pretty quick.
Yeah, they need to figure that out because they're getting farther and farther. There's Kinky up here.
They are, yeah.
11:36 up here. It's like the flow is on the north side and they're headed south.
11:36 looked like to be in a big parking lot. Where is this at?
We're going to zoom
There's
in
still
on them.
Quite a few dealers at Pig Trail, or quite a few riders at Pig Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's probably in this parking lot somewhere. Maybe he's catching some Z's. I'm going to pan out of the big board. what's going on here. Look like we got 2 riders, 3 riders. We're gonna zoom in. That's where I can get. Who is this? Yeah, okay. It's been a good one. It's been a good one. I'm glad they got some better weather. Yeah, they're riding in some better weather, and hopefully they can get some good rest at night or during the day, and can keep moving right along.
You talking about bike safety or just being safe? Do y'all recommend like a lot of reflective gear on your bike, on your clothes, your helmet for the night riding?
I did not put any reflective tape, but I know Gopher has some reflective tape on his bike. Well, Gopher had his own rig though. He had his own rig set up. But this year he built his own bag, so his bike was almost like impenetrable, like a tank, and he will occasionally put some reflective tape on his bike. A lot of people will add additional lighting, to the rear onto the tour pack, or get some additional turn signal lighting. You can put them on your saddlebags. That really helped. We had one individual get rear-ended.
Oh, well, you not in this ride, or?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That was in Florida, right?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I always actually put reflective tape on the bottom side of my saddlebags.
Okay.
If you ever have something happen, you're off the side of the road and upside down or something, better chance of cars seeing you.
Right.
Hey, Hop, somebody sent me a message, man, saying, hey, what is Hop doing all that blue tape on his bike? Did he paint his bike?
Yeah.
What's the story behind that?
One of the kids, the goat, as a prank when we were in South Dakota at the end of the 22 Hoka hay, he taped it up, covered it in tape. I figured it'd blow off on the way home or a couple days later. It's almost over 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's looking pretty rough now, though.
Yeah, and people ask, what's up with the blue tape? It helps protect the paint, and the painter's tape will come off. Some tape will be so strong it sticks when it get in the heat. And when you try to peel it off, it'll peel the clear coat off. There's been cases where it actually peeled the paint off of the bike. So we use that blue painter's tape. And this is a tip. What was that? Hint.
Right.
Blue painter's tape, protect your bike. I know when Kodak was going up to Prudhoe Bay, to top of the world, I said, hey, Kodak, you're using that tank bag, man. Make sure you use that blue painter's tape so that you won't mess your paint up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Joe asked if they detoured around the Moki. I have not heard anything or gotten any updates about a detour. Have you, Solo?
No, I think they were on it. There was an individual saying that he was traveling through the rain when it was up there. So I think they're on it.
I guess a few people missed the turn. I haven't been watching that closely.
Right, yeah. Let's see if I can pull him up. Bear with me here. I'm on another screen, gentlemen. I'm going to see if I can pull him up.
I see old man made it into Arizona.
Oh, Luma says it's closed.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, there was a detour.
I'm going to share a little bit of footage right quick.
Okay.
I think this was down in Dave. Looks like Blake Hardy posted something in the group.
Yeah, I just found that group last night there.
Yeah.
I was
this is some of the footage of some of the flooding that's been on the road.
Oh, man. Is that New Mexico?
That was 12 hours ago. So I don't know where Blake is. Blake Hardy.
We don't know his number, do we?
Blake Hardy. Look like he's on a Pan Am.
Yeah.
Hawk, now you have a Pan Am, right?
I used to. I sold it.
You used to. Would you? I mean, because we're giving out information on this ride to people. Would you recommend that bike? Do you think that bike is good for the Hoka hay?
I mean, yes and no. It just requires a little bit more maintenance than the average bike, on a long ride like that.
Right.
So, when I was thinking about riding it, I was thinking about taking the Pan Am on this ride, and it was up in the air. I couldn't decide. So It's just kind of, I don't know, personal preference. I think if you know a little bit about maintenance and can work on them a little bit, it's probably all right. But at the end of the day, for me, I would probably say no.
Hey, I got a lot of good feedback about the gentleman with the panhead. People really enjoyed his the information that he was putting out, how thorough he was about the knowledge of the bike itself, the fact that they were saying that if you build it, you know every bit of it, and that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see, can we maybe get a rider on this morning? Let's see if we can get Pedro. Do we have a number for Pedro?
His bike number?
No, I'm trying to see if we got a phone number for Pedro. Okay. Let's see if we can get Pedro on. And folks, you have to realize something. We do not have all of the information of the rider. This is something I just put together last minute. And so we're working, trying to get in contact with riders. We do not want to interrupt them while they're sleeping or, break their focus. We would like to get somebody that's at a dealership. If there's a rider that's maybe tuning in at a dealership and you want to call in and you got the time, feel free to hit up Hop or myself and we'll bring you on. We'd love to hear your perspective of the 2024 Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge.
Iceman's still plugging away. He's slowly gaining ground.
He is. I actually just pulled him up. What y'all heard anything about what Dingo 1210? Looks like they're off course a little.
Good morning, Fit to Ride. Good morning, Dave.
No, I don't think they're off course. That's the one that circles up north and then comes back south on 522.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I just saw them there by themselves, so I'm like, okay.
Folks, I mean, we literally have riders spread out across the country.
Yes.
This has been a good one.
I'm not sure if anyone has any updates. I hadn't seen anything on Ronimo. I know he had some bike troubles in the middle of the night. Thought it might have been a battery or something. I don't know if anyone has any other updates on it, if he's got moving yet. It looks like he's still stopped, number 1050.
Good deal. Good deal.
Hopefully they can get somebody can get to him and get him back up and running.
Yeah. Did we have any updates on? I think there was a young lady out there that had some issues yesterday before we got off. That her bike stalled.
Dale Meyer.
I believe so.
Yeah, I have not heard any updates on that.
Okay. Solo, was you ever to get the number for Pedro? Oh, that's what you're looking for. I'm sorry.
Right, I'm working it now. We're working it.
Yeah.
Dale is
Pedro
1165. It shows her moving.
Okay.
So hopefully she got it fixed.
Yeah, how we was trying to. Pedro's on the move now. Pedro is actually at the same location where we last saw. We see Roadrunner's been or his transponder been sitting there for a day or so.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know if Roadrunner's moving yet or what's going on.
Yeah. Because it says off. So just praying that everything's okay. And it's for everyone that's out there. I don't know if y'all see my post, and I know something that Hop said a couple days ago is if you know any of your riders out there, and as these days go on, if you can get in contact with them when they stop, just call them, keep their spirits up. Tell them you're rooting for them. Especially for the ones that are actually riding alone. They're not in a little small group or something like that.
So if there's any of y'all out there watching, some of these rookie riders, we'd definitely like to talk to them. Most of the people we're having call in are just, people that we know, riders that we know. Y'all reach out to some of the rookies and see if they want to come on and kind of give us their perspective of things.
Yep.
You got the phone number to some of the ladies out there, don't you, K Solo? The Bells or Pop Off? You do? Okay. I know they ride. I know Pop Off and Kim ride a little later. The Bells, they get off the road just slightly earlier than yeah. So someone said yesterday about how they I forget what person we had online last night. They talking about how they practice for the ride and question was asked about the turn by turn. I actually it's funny. I actually went on the little AI and asked it to give me a 200-mile round trip turn by turn from my house. I kid you not. I did it on the map and I got about 30 miles and I was lost. I was like, I didn't even get on the bike. I said,
that's old school, man. That's MapQuest.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's MapQuest.
Well, I know
a lot of people used to ride off the tank bag, so the tank bag isn't new.
Right. I told it to give me like plus or minus 5 miles in the Hoka style. It said it can do it. It did it. And I'm like, okay, go 5 miles here, go plus or minus 8 miles this way. I'm like, well, I can't even see the road. I said, okay. It was funny.
So I'm pulling up the pick trail right now.
What's the next check-in? Or where is it at?
We're gonna have to get that'll be the third check-in.
The third?
Yeah, because they've already been the Pig Trail. They've already up at the Gorge.
Yeah, it's in Wyoming.
Oh, that Harley Davidson where Kilroy and Riot was yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's checkpoint 2.
Okay.
That's Flaming Gorge. Flaming Gorge Harley Davidson.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know that was a checkpoint though.
What is Misty doing?
We had another lead change. Riot stopped, and it looks like Kilroy took the lead.
Right. What is Misty doing here? This is like they're going south on 24th Street, leaving the dealership.
You know, actually, the Bells did that exact same thing, the exact same road, and they had to turn and turned around. Yep, they went down the exact same road. And got down there to West Island and turned around.
Russell Douglas, 1195. That's 14. Good morning, Mike. Good morning. If Coach could hear me, Coach, if you heading back to California, haven't made it there and feel like giving us a call in, we appreciate that. We would love to hear your perspective on the 2024 Motorcycle Challenge. Richard Eastman, Rich. I know he's been having a
still
time.
at the dealership. I'm wondering if he's needing service or needing some work. He should be out on the road by now.
Which one?
Eastman.
Chrisman.
Oh, Chrisman.
Oh, Chrisman. Yeah. I thought you said Eastman. Okay. So Chris needed some maintenance.
I'm guessing. I mean, he's still at the dealership, and he should be out on the road by now.
Chris.
Well, you got another rider at a hotel.
Oh, he just got there. Okay.
116. Harold, you hear anything about this gentleman?
No, we're gonna see what's going on with Chris right quick. He's at Flaming Gorge.
Yeah, he just got there, so that's my bad.
Just got there like 2 minutes. Hope I didn't jinx him, man. I was talking about how had to have a bike ready to go and be physically fit, and then I jinxed it. I'm gonna shut up. That's Loco, Craig Waters, Pee Wee.
Did you hear what I say about Rider 116?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. He may be out. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. He's an OG, man.
Oh, yes? Okay.
So what is it? We're on day 6?
Day 6, yes.
Day 6.
So what's going through these riders' mind right now?
Why did I do this? No,
you know just as good as I do, man. Some of it is probably a blur. You're probably really and truly, your season long distance riders right now are probably in the groove, comfortable in the saddle. Day 6, You know, they got the bad storm behind them. They're in dry desert, which that's always good riding. And they're probably really getting in the groove. Some of them are going to try to make up some lost time. Some of them are going to sit there and kind of evaluate their plan of how they said they wanted to ride. But for me, I know once I hit the desert and open highway, I felt good. And sometimes I would even dress down, you know, just trying to cool off. But you definitely got to keep your eye on the road. They're taking them through a lot of twisties up there. And when you're riding back roads twisties, that's a lot different than being on interstate highway running straight.
Yeah,
you're really working. Every part of their body is working, from their toes on the pedal, their calf muscles, their inner thigh squeezing the tank, constantly shifting left and right as they're riding. Their core, I can't stress that enough about your core as a long distance rider, how important it is to keep you upright. You know, when you see people kick back slouching, you'll see people rocking back and forth, left and right. Your core is very important as a long distance rider. And when you're riding a Hoka, hey, you're going to be on back roads. You're going to be in a lot of curves. So you're going to be working your entire body. You're going to be burning a lot of energy.
Yeah, somewhere around now, a lot of these riders are hitting the wall. They've probably ridden more than they've ever ridden in their career.
Yeah.
This is where they find out what they're made of and how they push through it.
Yeah. You're going to have to do some soul searching, because if not, you're going to quit. You're going to quit. If you can't dig deep, and that's the thing about the Hoka, hey, my perspective, my take on it is you go out and you push yourself, you safely push yourself to that wall or to that point where you can just reach and touch it, and then you bring yourself back down. You know, that day 8, that day 9, that day 10, 11, 12, 13, you bring yourself back down, and then you bring it home, because you know you're within finishing distance. You don't want any mistakes or errors. You don't want to make any missed turns where you're 100 miles off. But you're going to push yourself till you get to that point.
That's correct. The goal is you want to find out where that line is, you know, within yourself. And that's where a lot of the problems happen is people push over that line. And I did in 18. You know, I didn't know myself. I didn't know my capabilities, and I went way past the line. And that's when the, you know, hallucinations start. You start making mistakes and all that. So you got to know what your limits are and don't cross them.
Yeah.
My computer's freezing up.
So Hop, is that the line of exhaustion, or is that the line? Oh, he's playing the video.
Larry 10-12.
Yes.
Okay, good luck, Larry 10-12. See you in Homer. Okay, who's this?
Hey, I'm Gailey from Tombo, meeting all the Hoka riders.
And you have friends riding.
Yes, Larry 10-12.
Larry 10-12.
Yes.
Okay, good luck, Larry 10-12. See you in Homer. Okay, who's this?
Hey, I'm Gailey from Tombo, meeting all the Hoka riders.
And you have a friend that's riding.
Yes, Larry 10-12.
Larry 10-12.
Yes.
Okay, good luck, Larry.
All right. Did we lose Hop?
Yeah, I think he lost him. He said he was having a little issue. What I was going to ask Hop, but you probably can answer. When Hop said he was pushing his limit, and sometimes you got to know your line. Is that the line of exhaustion, or is that something? Because we think about like the first time riders, you go to a limit, like in track, you get your second breath. You got to keep pushing, but you don't want to push too hard where, like you said, safety, where you're harming yourself.
Right. Yeah. So it's and we can't stress safety enough of how important it is. Hey, welcome back, Hop. we can't stress the importance of it. Local, hold on 1 second. Right, I announced the detour around because it was closed. I wonder if we can get Loco on. Loco, give me a call. We'd love to bring you on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Solo, do you have your live set to public? A couple people have messaged me saying they can't comment.
Yeah, that's what mine says too. I can't
think
comment.
I think it may be my page. Going through the social media page. Let me go to my page and change that setting, because we want everybody to be able to comment.
Yeah, mine said that as well.
Yeah, Andy says exhaustion and cruise control is a dangerous combination. For sure. When you're getting tired or whatever, you definitely don't want to use your cruise control.
Yeah. Did you hear the comment I said, Hop? I was talking to K Solo when you was off about that line you talked about. So you want to push beyond, push yourself to stretch yourself, but you don't want to get beyond that push where you're harming yourself.
Correct. And it's a fine line.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of people make the mistake and push too hard.
Mm-hmm.
I say all the time, there's a difference between, tired and sleepy. You can push through tired, you can catch that second wind, but you can't push through sleepy.
I like that.
When your body's saying it's done, it's done. And you got to know the difference.
Yeah. Yeah. I stuck out.
Let me work that, folks.
I did.
We're gonna change those settings so everybody can comment.
That I did that first ride. I rode my V rod from here to Key West up to Maine, and I had my wife and another rider that did not like to ride at night, but I pushed it, and then they told me, they said you was all over the highway, but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. They said, yeah, I'm glad there was nobody on the road. Said because you was from lane to lane. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the issue. Sometimes you don't even know how bad you are.
Yeah. We got two more riders that look like they're off course. 1242 and 1241. Oh, that's the couple.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Okay. Yeah, they going further and further.
Still going the wrong way, huh?
Yeah.
Hopefully they figure it out here pretty quick.
Now that was an epic ride there. I took that V ride. People say you can't take that V ride across country. I said, well, that's the only bike I have right now. So, and I want to go. I heard something beep.
When you figure out you're going the wrong way, what's the feeling that comes over you? Everyone's different. Mine was pure anger.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get mad at yourself and you get pissed off, and hopefully you didn't go too far. You just got to turn around, suck it up, and get back on course.
Somebody asked, is Loco going the wrong way? Loco, no. Loco and Mars, no. Don't look like it. I don't think they are. I didn't see.
I mean, who knows? We don't really need to. I know they're watching or whatever. So whether they are or not, we don't need to let them know.
And as a watcher, that's another thing. We can't just reach out, text them, try to call them while they're going the wrong way because they already got a lot of things going in their mind.
We're going to get this fixed, folks. We're going to get this fixed because we want everybody to be able to comment. We want everybody to be able to chime in.
Did you make your original post? You made your original post public and your stream on StreamYard?
I think yes, because you can share it through your platform, guys.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's the live feed that we're having an issue with that some people can't. But we will get that changed. We will get that updated.
Yeah, mine's just said it can't post to Facebook. So
yours can't.
Yeah, when I look at it, it says I can make comments to my YouTube page, but not Facebook.
Okay.
And I thought it was me, so I went out and checked, made sure mine was public, and mine's at first wasn't public because I'm streaming to both.
Okay, good. And I want you.
Yeah, I can't post here either, so.
Okay. That's not what I want to do, Daryl. Edit audience. Yeah, mine's just set to public. Yeah. It's Mike Fisher. If you're on here, I see you posting. It's funny. I watched your name, and one of the guys that ride with me, his name is Mike Frazier, and I thought you were him. I'm like, hey, Mike is on here.
Yeah, it's showing that it's public.
Somebody said this is better than the Olympics. All right, let's see if we can look at some more.
So if you would like to meet some riders, if you would like to wonder where you can come and hear some of the stories and tales about the Hoka Hay, there's an annual taco run in Medicine Park, Small Mountain Taco in Oklahoma. That happens every April, and it will be happening next April. Go to Small Mountain Taco page, look for events, and it's open to the public. And that is like one of the annual get-togethers of Hoka Hay. So make sure you put that in your notes. Make sure you try to work it into your schedule. If you want to meet some Hoka Hay riders, if you say, hey, I was following you, it was great. That's where we'll be.
What's say that one more time? What's the location?
Small Mountain Taco in Medicine Park, Oklahoma.
Okay.
That will be in April. So put it on your calendar. And shout out to Small Mountain Taco for hosting that for us. It's always a great get together, and it's probably some of the best tacos in the world that you'll ever get. Would you agree, Hop?
Oh yeah, it's definitely a great time. Definitely a great place to meet a lot of the riders, pick their brains, get some insights, and just see what kind of family it is.
Yeah. It's a big community, you know, and people from around the world have participated in the Hoka Hay. It's just incredible. It's a great way to network. It's a great way to meet riders. It may be somebody in your own backyard that you probably never met before.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a post on that later on. I got it pulled up. Meet the Hoka Hay Riders, April. Is it the same dates in April?
Should be in April. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get yours changed to public, Solo?
I'm trying to change it right now. I've been working on it.
All right.
For some reason, the post itself is public.
Yeah, you got to go into your settings and change it that way.
So the post itself is public. And let me see if I can change the privacy, edit privacy. It will not let me edit the privacy right now. I don't think we've had this problem before.
We didn't have it yesterday or last night.
Yeah, I think it's been that way.
It has?
Oh, it has?
Oh.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
folks, we apologize about that. Like I say, this is new. Every day,
right.
Every minute of this is new. I called Hop at the last minute and said, "Hey, Hop, come live with me." At first, I think it was just me and you, right, Logic?
Yeah, and it was an honor to me. I'm like, okay.
So the thing is, every day, every minute is new, but we're working it out. We're trying to get you a good product, good information on it. So we will have that problem fixed. So for the night stream, everybody will be able to comment. Everybody will be able to chime in.
I did get a lot of people saying that they love the fact that all those riders that Hop had call in yesterday. They said that was great.
Yes, and we're going to get more call-ins. The thing is, we just don't want to disturb a rider.
Right.
We don't want to disturb a rider because they are focused. And what you don't want to do is break their concentration or take them off the mission at hand. And the mission at hand is finish the Hoka safely.
Absolutely.
But we will get more riders on.
Another get together. I don't know if you mentioned it, but in the off year of the Hoka Hay, there's also a rendezvous. Everyone's welcome to come to that. It's just a big get together of all the Hoka Hay riders. Just kind of hang out, tell stories, tell lies.
So someone sent me
32 hours straight.
So someone sent me a message saying that they can't comment if they move to live chat. The overview is asking for stars. So if you want to comment, move to your live chat.
Or you should be able to pull it up on my page and comment. I think I got all mine set to public. So someone posted, can you talk about how to apply to ride the Hoka Hay? You can go to the website and fill out the application and go that way. And then you'll get a call from Junie, a basic interview. So that's when she'll go over your riding resume and what you've done and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it definitely helps to go to the taco run, the rendezvous, just kind of meet some people. And
that's exactly what I did. I went to the taco run. I met a lot of people, found out more information about the Hoka Hay, what it really takes to run the Hoka Hay. Loco, where's Loco at? Seems like Loco is out there. Someone sent me a message saying, "Hey, Loco is."
Yeah, we were just talking about that. How Loco and Loco was riding with Where is
they're still together.
They are
Mars. Yeah.
Him and Mars, yeah. Okay, yeah, they are. I had to
Kim
zoom all the way
Henry.
in to see Mars. When you say resume, Hops, what do you mean by resume?
Just what kind of riding you've done? Have you done any type of long distance riding? Do you have any iron butt rides? What kind of riding have you done? It's not a ride to where say, hey, I just got my license last month. I want to give this a shot.
Right. Exactly. Okay. And I going back to what K Solo was talking about. This is the community looking after your safety.
Definitely.
When is
Sugar
that
Bear
the
and
rendezvous
Pee-wee.
normally?
What's that?
The rendezvous y'all was talking about, where and when is that normally?
It's different each time, and it has not been announced yet.
Okay.
Can't give out all the secrets now.
Well, y'all put it out there now. I did.
This is almost at the dealership. Where's the end point? The end point of the Hoka is going to be in Homer, Alaska. Homer, Alaska. That's where the finish line is going to be. So,
got a little more ways to go. A lot more ways to go. From my house to Homer is a little over 4,300 miles.
Yeah, Robert, that's pretty much what I did. I jumped in the Hoka hay with no experience.
let's see.
So I just got sent a message on Ronimo. He's got a mechanic on his way to him.
Okay.
So hopefully it's something simple. They can get him back on the road.
What is his number?
Let me find it.
Ronimo.
1050.
1050. Whew. He is out there. He's on Alpha 87.
Winslow, Arizona.
He is out there.
Woo.
He's probably sitting right here, side the road. Folks, that's what we're talking about. Going out riding a Hoka hay. They're going to take you through some back countries.
I have a question, clarification, if not for everybody, but for myself. Did y'all mention that you cannot take a spare gas can with you?
Correct.
Okay.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
That is against the rules. You can be DQ'd for that.
Okay.
I guess one good thing about Ronimo, I guess in a bad situation, is it happened in the middle of the night rather than the middle of the day when it's 110 degrees. So
right.
He's not sitting out there in the middle of nowhere just roasting.
Okay, back to safety. I was thinking about, because if he was there in the middle of the night and you're in the middle of nowhere, you got wild animals out there that you gotta be on the lookout for.
Yeah.
Somebody asked what was up with Riot. I don't know. I sent him a text. I haven't heard back. So something's going on.
He's still sitting?
Yeah.
Where he at?
He might just be tired. He might have just had to grab another nap real quick. Who knows?
Yeah.
It was a bad 40 amp fuse, which is a common problem on the Victory. Yeah, Victory riders.
Oh, wow. So I'm out there riding on a Victory.
Yes.
I seen the 3-wheeler last night. Saw a picture of it in that group.
All right. Dean says if you can't comment on Solo's live, you can go to mine on my page and you can comment.
Yeah, go to Hop. We're gonna get that fixed.
Yeah, and you can comment off my page. I did a test too from my page.
Solo likes to keep all his stuff private, so he's got to go change all that now.
Right. You gotta mess him up. We gotta see him live riding.
He doesn't want people posting on his page.
You guys.
So I'm running through the field here. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of issues.
No.
Yeah.
They just out there riding. Yeah, they just out there getting it in.
Run Jeff. I seen he stopped by Winslow there.
Well, I tell you, yeah, they hitting it hard going in the wrong direction.
And that's the thing about it. I mean, guys, you got to realize something. And I really hope HQ is making that call to let these riders know, not to get too far off. But what was briefed to me is that if they see you going astray and you're just like you about 75 to 100 miles off course and you're not correcting yourself, you may get a call saying, "Hey, rider, you might want to check yourself."
Yeah,
because you're off course. So with that being, I hope HQ is putting that out with that blast. I know I was under the understanding that if you go too far, if you stray too far off course, that you would get that. Is there a 99 mile per hour speed max? You cannot exceed the posted speed limit. If you receive a moving violation, you will be disqualified. I hope that answers your question. Yes.
So
speeding
the question
is not encouraged.
So the question is, how did Solo not get, okay, my bad.
There you go again. There you go again. There you go again.
Not just Solo, you got Hops down here too,
Oh yeah, Hop too. Hop has felt the sting of that,
Yeah, stupid rules.
Yeah, stupid rules. But
that's part of it, though. You play the game, and that one I lost.
Yeah. Hop is a great rider, man, an incredible rider, a true living legend. And I think that was what your second or third ride, Hop, 22.
Yeah, third one.
Yeah, third time, man, and
that's why he gives the finger to that.
He was up front, and he was ahead of me. So, we took the lesson that we learned from 20, and we try to implement them in 22, and And like a true sportsman that he is, he didn't deny it. He didn't try to dispute it. He took it on the chin. So, you know, things will happen. His intestinal fortitude was there to sit there and say, yep, I got this, and I understand the rules. Stupid rules.
Yeah. Robert says, how many guys get tickets and not call themselves? Quite a few, unfortunately. I know for a fact people who have gotten tickets and not call in.
Yep.
No, I wasn't first, Robert. Ken was actually first. I rolled by Ken when they had him pulled over, laughing at him, taking pictures and all that. And then up the road, I got busted.
Daggone Lady Karma was sitting around waiting for you.
Yeah.
I got a question. We know some of the issues that happened on the last one, down around Arizona, something like that. Do everyone wear? Because I just saw your post, Solo. Does everyone wear the Hoka hay vest and patch while they're riding?
No.
Is that encouraged, not encouraged because of some of the areas you ride through?
I'm going to answer this part, and I'm gonna hand it off to Hop because he's more experienced with that than I am. No, every rider does not wear their vest. You have to realize you have riders that are in other organizations that participate.
Yeah.
The Hoka Hay is not an MC. There's no MC Cube. There's no motorcycle club. It's not. The patches are sort of like a banner, award banner. That happens to be worn on the vest. But Hop, you can probably elaborate more on that.
Yeah, I mean, a few people have had issues as far as getting questioned by some of the MC clubs or whatever, but it's typically not a big deal. A quick little explanation and all is good.
Okay.
Never really had any issues at all. Rick, what happens if you don't call in? Nothing. I mean, if they don't know you got a ticket, then there's nothing they can do.
You live with it. That's what it is. You live with that.
Yeah.
You carry that. You know what I'm saying? You stand before people that really sacrificed and gritted out and did it the right way, and you stand in front of them. So really, it's on you.
Yeah, that fortitude, intestinal fortitude you spoke about. I thought about a question that was asked, and I was talking to Pastor E, and I was telling him about some of the questions I asked, and I think the question was asked about the GPS. And I said, when the question came, I said, Hoppin Solo answered it, but I said, if you look at their face though, and it said, you see their face, like, don't do that. I mean, it's the honor. It's you messing up the honor of the familyhood and the legacy of Hoka Hay if you do something that's dishonorable,
Let's see.
What eligible bikes are on the least and most reliable?
Taz 1193, yeah, 1193 Taz. Folks, we definitely appreciate you tuning in. I know some people at work and said, hey, I'm at work, but I can't look at the big tracker, but I appreciate hearing you guys talk about riders' movement, where they're at, where they're headed, mechanical issues. So, yeah, we appreciate you tuning in.
Derek, you are absolutely right. Why go through all this if you're gonna try to be dishonorable, or as you said, cheat?
Let's see what we got going on here. Looks like Curve is on course. She's moving.
I learned the curves thing a shut off on you. That's why I follow Betty 1233.
Okay.
I know they're together.
Let me see if I can go over here, getting any updates. I haven't received anything from HQ. Oh, there's going to be a big get together at the finish line. Wish I could be there. Wow.
Who are these guys over here? Where are they at? Oh, they at a gas station.
We're going to send a big happy birthday shout out to rider number 954, Steve Davis. He's riding. Yesterday was his birthday, so he's riding the Hoka on his birthday.
Yeah.
That's rider 954, Steve Davis.
Must be at a gas station. Yep, yeah, at a gas station. So their bike is off. Did our couple turn around yet?
I want to send a big shout out to say again. Go ahead.
No. You go ahead. I'm just talking to myself about riders.
Oh. Let me see if I can pull up 12. 1206.
I don't know if we mentioned earlier, but Dustin wound up buying a new Pan Am yesterday.
Who bought a new Pan Am?
Dustin Monosmith. He's riding with his wife. They're both riding Pan Ams.
Yeah.
So he was at the dealership yesterday, switching everything over.
Wow, those are the ones that ran over the alligator.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they should be back on the road sometime today.
Yep. So we're going to highlight rider number 1206. That's Clint from Canada. He's riding a Pan Am. Clint was a.
What's his number?
1206.
No, that doesn't come up in the bios.
Yeah, I pull him up.
Yeah, it says 1206 is charred.
Clint charred right here.
I'm talking about in the rider bios.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it pulls up Blackie.
Yeah. Now scroll down under Blackie. It should be Clint.
Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah.
There you go. He was a longshoreman for 46 years, retired 3 years ago, and he has been riding. I met Sharif and I met Clint during the Three Flags Classic. He was riding by himself. He really didn't know anybody, so he just said, "Hey guys, you mind if I tag along?" Great, super guy, an excellent rider. And from there on, man, he will load his bike up from Canada in a van and come down to the lower 48s and ride all over the country.
Wow.
Yeah. He was doing the Cabot Trail. He's been doing a lot of SMA rides. So we're sending shouts out to Clint, rider 1206. Keep it upright, my friend.
Can you put the link to the bios in the comments?
Yes. Let me do that right now.
Yeah, I was gonna try to pull them up, but I thought that was like one of the secret Hoka Hey members thing. So
hey man, you gotta earn it, man. You need to earn your way into this, man.
I understand. I'm coming. I'm coming.
You know, you gotta knock on the door. We just let you in, man. And honestly, I'm still knocking on the door. So let me try to pull that up. Hop. Good deal. Booyah.
I got somebody hit me up and it's like, how are you on that line? You supposed to be at work. I said, y'all see this other computer back here? I am at work in my orange room. Hey, when you get to the level that I'm at.
I just posted the link to rider bios. It should come up in the feed. There it is right there. Okay, good deal. So when you hear us say a rider number, you can type that in up in the upper left-hand corner, and you can go read their bio, and you can see what charity organization they are riding for. And if you would like to donate, please donate. We greatly appreciate it. If you want to donate to the Hoka Hey, I think it's Medicine. Is it Medicine Park Inc.?
Yes.
By all means, feel free to. We greatly appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, we've been up here now almost an hour and a half. We hope we caught you up on rider status, more information about the Hoka Hey. If you enjoying it, give us some stars. Send us some stars. If you give us some thumbs up, we'd greatly appreciate that as well. Go over to our Facebook page and you can see rebroadcast. We're going to pull back up before we get off here. We're going to pull back up to the leader spots and we work our way down for the top 10 or top 20 riders. Right now, it looks like rider number 897 is up front. Am I right? Am I going the right direction there? Or is it Kilroy?
Kilroy pulled past.
Okay, Kilroy. I'm going in the wrong direction. Thanks, guys. So Kilroy, rider number 1060, is up front like he's up in Lusk, Wyoming. He may be getting ready to cross over if they stay on 20. Nope. I think he's sitting there right now. Let's see which direction he goes. Looks like he's hopping on 85.
That's 18, isn't it? Oh yeah, 85.
I've actually been to Lusk. I've actually been to Lusk.
Bless you, bless you. And you got Crispin and Dirty Dan next.
Going down. Let's see where's so from looks like let's see, it's right. Looks like Riot. I was trying to see if his ignition's on. Last move was at 9:15. So yeah, he's still moving. He's on 25.
So something might be going on with the
let me see something right quick before we move down, guys.
Jared said, "Can you ride the Hoka without registering?" No, you got to register
No.
and sign up.
No. Pay the $700.
Glenrod. I'm gonna say, yeah.
That's funny. Katrina says, you know you're addicted to watching when you're at an appointment and still listening and watching.
So right now, it looks like based off of the tracker, looks like Kilroy is about 85 miles ahead of Riot. It's about 85 miles ahead of Riot, but that's just the tracker. The tracker may be lagging.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about an 85-mile gap right there. I've been 85 miles ahead of Riot. Next thing I turn around, look over my shoulder, and there he is smiling, waving at me. That's no lie.
Yeah.
That's the truth. He's an outstanding rider, man. Incredible. Chrisum, he's down here. Look like we might be getting a snack. And folks, like we say, the Hoka is self-paced, you know. If you want to take a break, if you want to get something to eat, that's entirely on you.
Right.
Dirty Dan.
Is that Harley?
Dirty Dan is at Playman. Are we able to get in touch with Dirty Dan? Huh?
I have no idea.
Okay. If anybody can get in touch with Dirty Dan, see if he can give us a call before we get off here. We would like to hear his perspective of the Hoka hay and being up in the front as a front runner.
They figured it out. They turned around.
Oh, that's that couple down there.
No, Loco and Mars.
Okay, Loco and Mars.
Well, Loco's going.
Yep, they're backtracking on the 6.
Yeah, because they were in 3rd and 4th for a while. Don't know if Kern and not Paco done jumped in front of them. I don't know if they was that far off.
Scott, there's a link posted above to the rider bios. And you can put in any number to see their bio.
Yep, we did post that. Yeah, I didn't change that setting, guys. That's my fault. So Loco look like they're turning around on the 6, making their way back to the course.
Would that change the leadership? Would you think Kern and not Paco, they're moved in front of them since they took that detour?
Probably so. So it looks like 1031 dropped out.
1031.
Had to exit the course. Do we know why? Mechanical, personal.
And they still in Florida.
Health and gear issues.
Say again.
Robert says health and gear issues.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll keep him in our prayers.
Folks, we can't stress this enough, the importance of safety riding a Hoka hay, and the fact that it's going to be a true test of self and true test of your machine.
Derek, do you win a prize? Yes, it's actually a huge check. After Solo won in 22, he's retired now.
Look, wait a minute. Robert said when you win the Hoka hey, you get a podcast.
Ask Solo. He's retired now.
Yeah.
Hey man. Okay. Hey, say we're gonna get John Meadows on. Let's see, can we get John Meadows on?
Tripod.
Yeah. Tripod had to exit the challenge. He had to go to the hospital. He was having bite issues, and he elected to exit the course.
You got his number?
Yeah, I'm standing by for him now.
No, what's his bike number?
Oh, Tripod.
Uh, 967.
That don't pull up.
They may have removed him from the tracker.
Yeah.
Okay. John Meadows, that's him?
Yes.
Okay. I'm moving up in the world. I can pull up the profile.
Good deal. Tripod, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Tripod? Tripod, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, Tripod.
Hello?
Tripod, can you hear me? Tripod, can you hear me now?
Now I got you, buddy.
All right. Hey, man, sorry about that. We're having a little technical difficulties. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm stuck down here.
Where are you now?
I'm in Tipton, Georgia.
Okay. You exit the course, correct?
Yeah, I left day one. The mind was in it, but I guess the body wasn't. I had another ulcer on my leg. So we agreed to, I agreed to go ahead and tap out and head home. So
Okay.
I got 10 miles north of Tifton, and I guess something came up off the road, cut my oil line, lost all oil. So that was at 7 p.m. Sunday night, and I sat on the side of the road until 11:30 the next morning trying to get a tow. So a chopper place finally came and got me and brought me to the hotel.
Right.
And Harley picked up the bike Tuesday morning. Been sitting here ever since.
Okay. And you still in Tipton?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where's home?
Lafayette, Indiana.
Okay, Lafayette, Indiana.
Yeah, I was about 11 hours away.
Wow. So the first day, you guys took off in storms. I mean, you've ridden in the Hoka hay before. What?
Yeah, this would be my third.
This would be your third. What was your take on that kickoff?
Well, I have to say I've never ridden in wind and rain like that before. And it seemed like every 10 minutes I was getting a warning on the phone with tornado watches and warnings. So that was interesting.
Right. Yeah. And I think y'all had a field about 200 riders, so that was definitely a challenge right there.
Yeah, last I heard was 220 riders.
220 riders. That is woo.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. So Tripod, tell us your perspective of riding the Hoka hay.
Well, it's not just about, the ride. Your mind's got to be in it. Of course, your body's got to be in it. And people think that, I've done 1,000-mile days, here and there, thinking, they could do the Hoka hay, but they don't take in consideration that this is all just 2-lane roads.
Right.
Right.
Your clutch hand to work, so, and, you got to constantly be looking at your directions, not only the road that you're going to do, but constantly keep in mind the road that you're on.
Right. Exactly.
Because there might be a road, so I know in 2020, I got screwed up because of, I always thought, a road number was a road number, stay on Route 7. Well, there was a point where there was a 7B, a 7E, and something else. I had no clue. So I stayed on the one I thought I was supposed to be on, for a good, 100 miles. And I stopped. But my turn wasn't there where it's supposed to be. Talked to a cop, and he's like, yeah, you're running parallel to the road you're supposed to be on. So I had to turn back, busted all the way back where I made the mistake.
Right. Right.
So that was a good learning experience for me.
Yeah, definitely. Those side roads will get you. Those what are they called? Forge roads or something like that. Those side hop, you're muted, Hop, but they will definitely get you.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was, they call them, there's a business route, or once you get on those 2-lane roads, they got, they name them the same number, but put, a different letter after them.
Right. And that's been getting a lot of people.
Oh, I believe it.
Yep. Good deal. And what are you riding? What type of bike you're riding?
I was running a 21 electric glide with about 100,000 miles on it.
A 21 electric glide with 100,000 miles. You are definitely a road warrior. What
keep up, with you and Hop.
what advice would you give any rider that's interested or thinking about doing the Hoka hay?
Well, like I said, it's a totally different beast. In 2020, people tried to give me advice, but Kenneth Andrews gave me the best advice. He's like, don't listen to nobody. Go into this not knowing anything, and it'll be your best ride.
Right. Yeah.
So I did exactly that. I didn't know how to, put my directions, or anything.
Right. Yeah.
And my paint bag and everything was new. And to be honest, that was my best Hoka hay ever.
Wow.
So the excitement was there. I was learning stuff left and right. It was just, it was great. So new riders, don't try to, pick everybody's head, on how to put your directions, or, how to do your packing, or your food. It's supposed to be, a challenge.
Right. Exactly. It's you figuring out how to ride it. Hop, you go ahead.
No, I said I agree. I went into 2018 not knowing anybody or anything about it. I didn't know anything. I was completely blind, and I had a great time figuring it out.
Right.
Yeah. Overcoming your own challenges,
Yeah, you're exactly right, gentlemen. You're exactly right. Your own setup, your own approach to it. I really think it should be an individual ride. I think riders should have to stay apart from each other and just have to rely on their skills. And that way you will really and truly reach to the stars and find yourself, So there's nothing like riding by yourself and figuring it out and having to rely on your abilities.
Well, in 2020, I made a bad mistake. There was one point where we were supposed to get on the I-10 and then jump right off the next exit. Well, I didn't see that on the instructions.
Right.
So I rode a good 100 miles, and I had 3 people behind me.
Right.
So I got to the point where we were supposed to turn right, and there was no place to turn right. So I got off and started looking at the map. And I'm like, shit, we were supposed to get off the interstate way back there as soon as we got on it. I didn't know there was no interstate riding, because I didn't know nothing.
Right. Yeah.
So people that were following me, they were kind of upset with me, that I made that big mistake. And I'm like, you guys are veteran riders. I'm a rookie. Yeah, but they slept right there, and of course I had to look back to where I made the mistake. But yeah, the mistakes, they piss you off. You get angry. Can't believe I did that. But I think it makes you grow a little bit.
Mistakes are costly. Mistakes are costly, and as riders go deeper in day 8, day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, and the fatigue and the exhaustion set in, mistakes get bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Sunday, after I talked to the wife and I talked to Beth, I told Beth I wanted to drop out, because of the ulcer. I called the wife back, and she's like, and you were doing good too. You were in the top 10. I'm like, I'm so glad you didn't tell me that beforehand.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to listen to your friends that are following you, because in 2020, I think we were on day 7, and my ex-father-in-law, he's like, you're doing great. I think you're, rather, you're in the 13th position. Well, at that point, it turned it into a race for me. Trying to catch the top riders. So I made it to 6th place, but there was no way in hell I could catch you and Hopper and Riot. But I tried, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that information, it changes the challenge for you. And
Right.
That's not good.
Right.
So,
but
yeah, I've been watching you guys' videos. You guys are doing great, man. I've been enjoying it.
Hey, thank you, man. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it,
Hop,
Tripod.
Hop, you got any question for Tripod?
No, man. I just get you feeling better. Hope you get the bike running, and let's get them in 26.
Yep, that's the plan. So.
Hey,
the mind's always in it. I just got to get the body into it.
There you go. Body first, man. Body first, and that's why I had to make that hard decision, not to run this year. I try to get myself in the right condition for it, but I really had to listen. I had to listen and not be hard headed.
That's where I made the mistake.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here now. And this is why this podcast is even happening, because I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be in the thick of it. And this is really helped me sit here on the sideline, seeing these other riders, talking to you with Hop, with Logic, with everybody that's been calling in to kind of, get me over this, because it's once you get that feeling, once you feel that excitement, that challenge of it all, you look forward to the next 2 years. You look forward to that next run.
Yep.
But hey,
I was in the hospital about, let's say a week and a half before I left to head down to Florida, and I shouldn't have went, but I'm hard headed. I have to at least try.
Right.
So, but you did the right thing. I should have done that too.
Right. Yeah, brother. But hey, I want you to make it home safe. I want you to heal up, and if you feel like calling in again, just give us a call.
All right, buddy.
All
Looks
right.
like I'm going to at least be here till Tuesday. So.
Okay, then. Well, if you're there Tuesday and you got a good signal, we may bring you on as a guest host.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it as long as I do it with the phone.
You can. All right. Hey, we're gonna be seeing you. Take care of yourself.
All right, you guys take care.
All right,
Take
Tripod.
care.
Folks.
All right, real quick, I got an update. Riot just texted me. He was dozing off, so he just pulled over to grab a nap. He should be moving here in a little bit.
Okay, good.
Said he didn't
That's
get a lot
good.
of sleep
Hey,
last night, so
Rod, I hope you can hear me. Big guy, you made the right call. You made the right call. Charge that battery up, man, and get back on it. But definitely you made the right call, and we appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about earlier. You got to listen to your body. You got to know when it's time to shut it down. What day, night, whatever. When it's time, it's time. Be safe, shut it down, recharge, and get back at it.
I got a question. How long are the checkpoints open? Are they open all night, or could people be coming in sporadically?
Checkpoints are open 24 hours. There will be this, and I'll tell you the setup of how it goes. Typically, when they first open up, there will be a representative there to greet you, to make sure that you get signed in, to make sure that you get your next set of the instructions, and any question that you may have. There will be somebody there, and then they will shut down. And typically, the directions will be on the table. There'll be food there. They'll have snacks and stuff for you there, just like when you do a marathon or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the dealer may have somebody there who can help you, or they may shut down completely. But typically, it's a 24-hour window with instructions. And for those people that's farther back, they'll probably tear down, and then you'd probably have to wait till in the morning to go inside to get your directions and continue on.
Okay.
Pop, have you experienced anything different than that?
No. Last year they weren't open 24 hours, or the last one. So it's kind of hit or miss if they are on the 24 hours. So sometimes you get stuck waiting for normal business hours.
Mm.
Now he's talking about the challenge and getting signed in, and once you get to the checkpoint, because once you get to the checkpoint, all you need to do is sign in, and then you can continue on.
Oh yeah, for that, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can continue on. But yeah, dealerships, they will close. They typically will stay with regular business hours, and because you got to realize keeping a business open is that's costly. Folks, we've been up here now almost 2 hours. And again, we want to thank you for tuning in. It's been great. We will get that fixed. We apologize for I didn't hit the button. That's all it was. When I started the podcast, I didn't hit the button, but we will get that fixed. Who's that talking about roller dogs? We're not even no roller dogs. That's a one-way ticket there. Yep. Yeah, Joe. They weren't open in 20. Where were we at? I think we got there early. Fetty. It was Fetty, Gopher, me, and a couple of other riders. We got there, and the direction was on the table with some cold pizza. So we commenced to chow down on the cold pizza and getting our directions. And I think we ended up sleeping for a few hours before we took off. So we're gonna try to get some OGs on the next call. Some low number riders, maybe try to get some of their perspective of the Hoka Hay Challenge, and maybe see how things may have changed.
Yeah, I think we'll have a few call-ins in the next broadcast.
Right. And the thing is, we just do not want to disturb any of the riders. These guys are focused. These guys are tired. So, some are even running on fumes right now. Just like Ryan had to stop, and it wouldn't be fair for us to give him a call right now when he really needs to just shed his eyes and relax and come down a little bit. So that's why we're trying to not disrupt them, because this is a challenge where they are giving it their all. Kinky said that she was riding, and we're going to respect that. I reached out to her. She said, "No, I can't talk. I'm riding." So much respect for that. Stay focused, Kink.
Yeah, so we'll shut it down and regroup later this afternoon, and hopefully have some good updates.
Yeah, we'll keep tracking.
All right, folks. So hey, we appreciate you tuning in. Go to our Facebook page. What is your Facebook page, Hop? I'm not your Facebook, but your YouTube. YouTube.
Hop's Adventures.
Hop's Adventures, and go to K Solo the Rider. Do you have a YouTube, Logic?
Absolutely. Keep it logical.
Keep it logical. And for the rebroadcast and tune in. And if you see any question that you may see that you want to address, by all means, hit us up. Hey, how you doing, Lionel? Lionel Ramos. I got to give a big shout out to Lionel Ramos. He
the L Train.
The L Train. L Train. He is a beast, a monster. He's ridden the Hoka. Folks, he is an IBA legend. An IBA legend. All I gotta say is 200 plus certified ride.
Black status.
Black status.
Wow.
His riding resume is as long as my arm.
Yeah, one of only 2 riders to hit it.
Yep. So, hey, folks, we appreciate you tuning in. We're gonna shut it down now, and you guys have a good day.
We'll see you. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
Make sure you end it, Solo.
Will do.